Walk on traders, yeah, the traders here again. Yeah, so just coming to you guys a little bit later this morning at market open. I wanted to give you guys a view as to how the market moves during live trading. Usually I will do the videos, pre-market, to give you a sense as to where the stock will go during the trading day. But this time I say, okay, let me give you a little peek behind the curtains, so to speak, as to how the trading is done during the day, even by day traders or scalpers. But so stick around for the end of the video, and I will show you that little glimpse behind the curtain. So far from Mullen, as we can see, Mullen has tested the resistance at 32. Let me make my screen a little bit bigger. Tested the resistance at 32, and it looked like it's coming back down to the support at 26. So if you remember yesterday, we drew this little resistance line here that shows where there's a mini diagonal resistance. So what we want the stock to do is actually pop above that line. So if let me correct this line a little bit and make it a little bit more accurate. So it's going to touch the top of this, the top of where it's at 39. So the top of that trend, and then we draw the line downwards. Okay. So it's following that little trend right there. Alright, so we're seeing it coming down. So what we're thinking it will do, it will come down to 26, and then you get a push back up from the 26. But I'm not too worried about the stock because it's still following our major trend line here, these yellow trend lines. It's following that trend because it ran up, came back down, ran up back to that trend line. It's now come back down. So we're looking for another run up back to the top of the trend line, maybe up at around 46. But for now, what we need is for volume to come in for that to happen. Also, the RSI is still in the oversold territory. So yeah, that's a good indicator that interest would come in. So if we take a look at Yahoo Finance, we can see that the market cap went down slightly. It was around 500 million. Now it's at 482. So it went down slightly. So far for today, the stock is down 4%, which is not major. And volume that came in, it's the average volume is 216, but the volume so far is 17 million. The comes to other stocks, is all the stocks basically were in the red. Since yesterday and since this morning, all of them were in the red. So Mullen is basically doing the same as other stocks are doing. So let's take a look at the options. So in terms of the options for the day, the call volume, I think yesterday when I took a look at it, it was in the 40s. So now the call volume is at 7,000. So we'd want to see that increase. For Friday, this is looking even better. Yesterday it was at 40,000 for Friday, 40 plus thousand. Now it's at 57,000 for Friday. So chances are we should see the stock run up by Friday. For next week, this is also looking a little bit healthier, 34,000, and for the other week, 8,000. So chances are we should see the stock making a move by Friday. So as I said, I wanted to show you a little bit of behind the scenes, behind the curtain, with regards to how stock move. So on Thinkorswim, they have quite a bit of tools here. I try to keep it simple, but they have quite a bit of tools here. So if I click on this, what's called a level 2, this actually shows you how the stocks move during the day. So on the left side is your ask amounts. On the right side, sorry, on the left side is your bid amount, and on the right side is your ask amount. So these are the price that are being asked by every single trader for this stock, while the ask is the price as is all asked by the sellers of these stocks. So on the left side here, far left, these are the different exchanges like the Nasdaq, the Edge GX. These are all the exchanges that the stock is being traded through. Same thing on the right side here. But notably, what you scalpers would do, or traders would do, is look and see where there's a maybe heavy resistance on the selling side to see if there's a wall that needs to be broken. So for example, we have like 357. These are units, not shares. These are units. So each unit represents 100 shares. So if there is a large wall here, and if you see that the price is coming to this level, and you see that that wall is being broken down, people start buying at that level, then you know that the stock is running up. But if you see the wall stays there and doesn't move, then you know that that's a heavy resistance. Same applies to the buying side. If there's a wall, then you know that the same principle would apply there. If there's a heavy wall on the buying side and it never get broken, then chances are the stock will run up. So that's kind of how the stocks, for scalpers, not really for long-term investors, would kind of do their day trading. Also, they look at what's called time on sales to see how much tickets are being bought or sold, and each ticket is represented by each line, and these are the stocks based on the market price. I should mention these are usually used by option traders, while these are limit prices, and these are the market prices for the stock. So this is for each ticket. So the more greens you see, that means persons are buying the stock at a higher price than the current, and the more reds, the opposites apply. All right, so this is kind of just a glimpse as to how this stock is traded on a daily basis and the market movers. So as per usual, if you like this type of content, don't forget to subscribe and just give it a thumbs up if you like this type of content. All right, this is just a one-time thing for you guys, just to get a glimpse as to how stocks actually move, and you can apply this. The same principle cannot be applied against long-term trading, so to speak. All right, take care, guys. Until the next time.